Good morning, friend. Here's all my crafting for the last few weeks. I did finish a book, Lesson Plan for Murder. It's a cozy, it's a little bit different. It's set in a school, and the teacher is our main character. And I always thought a cozy mystery in a school would be great. We have the teacher who's married with children, and somebody gets murdered. One of the teachers gets murdered, and she meets a cop, and everybody tells her not to investigate, and in the end she gets herself in trouble, and another teacher has to rescue her. It's okay. It wasn't enough for me. There's not a lot of, I don't know, this is the first in a series, so hopefully it will get better, and there'll be some more details about the characters and stuff. I think that's what I was missing. But anyway, so I finished the summer solstice tee. Now, it fits. I didn't like the armhole was too wide, so I just sewed it up, and I think it's going to be fine on. And you were supposed to use like I-cord for straps, but I wanted larger straps, so I made just garter straps, made them the length that they wanted them, but that was too long. So this, while I say this is done, I've got to redo the straps somehow because they're too long and they stretch, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So we got to work on that. And then, so this was part of my calendar challenge. I'll try to take a better picture. So apparently Shark Week was a thing. So I made a shark. I'll write down all the patterns. Isn't he cute? So I used 3 skeins of that chenille stuff you get at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I think he's kind of cute. No, I have no idea what I'm going to do with him. But there you go. We got a shark. And then I made, well, actually I have no, oh, here it is. Because apparently Summerween is a thing. So I saw like at Walmart, they had like watermelon, like fake watermelon made into jack-o'-lanterns. So I crocheted an orb and in watermelon-y colors. And the top I just made it like it was open, and that was red with some seeds and some funky eyes. I don't know, it's kind of creepy. I found a couple other patterns that might work for Summerween. There's a pineapple pattern, which I never did find the right color yarns to make the pineapple, so it hasn't been made. And then I saw like on a bag at TJ Maxx, they had like cherries with Halloween faces on it, or jack-o'-lantern faces, so I might do that. Anyway, so that's part of my calendar challenge. And also part of my calendar challenge is the Christmas in July socks. Yeah, not much further. This is Hobie Christmas yarn with glitter, and I am just going to make it all in the glitter yarn. I'm not going to try to do a different yarn for the foot. But apparently, even though I thought I wanted to, I don't want to knit socks. So there you go. And then there was really nothing on our calendar for August except our anniversary. So I was going to make my husband a sweater. I made him one after we got married, and now I thought I'd make another one. This is the Weekend in New England sweater. It's just with Pound of Love because he's notorious for throwing things in the wash machine when I'm not around because he's done something he shouldn't have. Anyway, now here's the problem. This is the front, and there's the pattern, and we're almost to the part where we have to bind off for the armholes, but then you still got to work in pattern, which, that's not going to work out. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because apparently I also do not want to knit a sweater. So there's that. And then I made I think it's the Whitby Afghan. I'm never going to get it all in. And I used this yarn. Now I used 1 skein because I didn't make the whole pattern. So if you want to make the whole pattern, you're going to need more than 1 skein. So they have this mesh part, and I didn't like it, so I only made 2 rows. And then you have a border, and then you have more mesh and another border. But when I finished this border part, I was about out of yarn, so I thought it's plenty big enough for a baby blanket. So I'm going to be done. So I don't know, it's cute. It'll work for what it's supposed to. And so really, other than the socks, which I haven't worked on, and the sweater, which I don't want to work on, and I guess I could finish the straps of the tee, I'm really not working on anything else. So I got to find some other patterns. I don't know. And my calendar challenge, I'm not sure what's coming up, but we'll see. But anyway, thanks for looking at all my crafty stuff. Thanks, friends. See you later.